Hi and welcome to today's speedy full body Pilates workout using the mini ball. Today's workout will target and tone all the muscles in your body, and hopefully you'll have a lot of fun whilst you're doing it. If you do enjoy today's workout, why don't you download my app? The link is coming up here. And if you download my app, you'll get a 7-day free trial period to try out loads of different workouts, similar to this one, both with and without props. If you don't enjoy it, no worries, cancel at any time, no questions asked, but hopefully you will love it. And if you do enjoy today's workout, then please do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now let's get started. Okay, let's start in a nice wide stance with your toes rotated to either corner of the room and your feet are really wide, much wider than shoulder width. And we're just going to get nice and warmed up. So just to begin with, I want you to bring the ball down out in front of you towards the floor. You're going to breathe in, and on the breath out, you're just going to lift the ball up, slide down the back of that measuring rod, push your knees out wide, and then stand up tall. So I want you to imagine the whole of the back of your body is against an imaginary wall, and you're just sliding back and down, really pushing out those knees wide. And each time you're saying, can you go down just that little bit lower each time, and breathing and squatting down low for 5, breathing in and breathing out 4. Just let your breath flow. Open the knees wide, 3. Lovely. Let's stay down low in 2. Fantastic. Now let's stay down low. You're going to stay down low, and we're going to take the ball into your left hand and take it behind you into your right hand, and then pass the ball out in front of you. So sweeping, circling all the way around in one direction. Last one. And now let's reverse the direction, squat down a bit lower. So taking the ball to the right hand, passing to the left hand, and warming up those shoulders, squatting down low. Last one. Lovely. And then stand up tall. Now I want you to breathe, and I want you to hinge over to the right, bend the right knee, straighten out the left leg, and then come back up. For the moment, your arms are just still. You're just warming up. Again, that nice stretch, those lower body muscles. We're going to bring the arms in just a moment. Next time you come over to the right, you're going to take the ball into your right hand and towards the bent knee of the right hand. Reach the ball up towards the bent, on the same side as the bent knee, and then stand up tall. Bring the ball down in front of you. Swap sides, reach the ball up, stand up tall, reach and stretch each time. Now see, can you go down a little bit lower in your lunge? And breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's hold on this side and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Second hold coming up. Hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up tall. This time you're going to bring the ball down towards your left foot with your left hand. You're going to reach the right hand up to ceiling and bend that left knee. So you're just stretching that right hand up, and the ball is over on one side, and then swap sides so the ball goes over to the inside of your right foot, and your left arm reaches up, and then swapping sides. Do one more like this on each side. Lovely. And then we're going to do the same thing, but this time your hand is going to come down and the ball is going to go up. Lovely. So your hand comes down, the ball goes up. One more on each side. Just breathing, reaching, stretching. And last one. Amazing. Coming back in. Shuffle the feet slowly together. And then let's stand at one end of the mat and go into our roll downs towards the mat. So reach the ball down, eye line straight ahead, breathe in, breathing out, chin comes to your chest, stomach scoops in, slowly rolling down towards the floor. You can leave the ball on the floor for the moment and just shaking your head no. Stomach stays scooped in, nodding your head yes. Really let your upper body just be heavy, like a ragdoll, stomach scooped in. Let's have a little sway now. over the upper body from left to right. Just breathing, stretching through the back for 3, 2, 1. Leave the ball on the floor. Breathe in a little softness in the knees, really scooping up through the stomach, one bone at a time until your head is the last thing that comes up. And then reach your hands up to the ceiling. Push the arms out wide. Lovely. Now I want you to roll down again. And then you're just going to roll the ball forward. You're just going to walk out into a plank position and just roll the ball, bring the ball along with you. So it just sits between the middle of your hands. And you're just going to find your plank position. I'm just going to hold it here and just breathe, really pushing the floor away, pushing your heels back and the crown of the head forward. And give a little tail, a little tuck of the tailbone under, and just breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Now take the ball into the right hand and you're going to swivel around into a nice side plank with the left arm down. And then you're going to reach the ball up and over, and then you're going to come back in. So reaching the ball up and over into your side bend, and then bring the ball alongside. Let's do 4 more. For 4, 3, 2, really lift the hips up high in your side bend, and 1, come back in. And now you're going to do a nice thread the needle. So you're going to lift up, hike up, reach the ball to the back of that left foot, and then come back up into your side plank. So reach the ball under, push the floor away, and then come back into your side plank. So really try to touch the back foot. Let's do 3 more. Pike the hips up high. And 2. Fantastic. Last 1. And 1. Come back up for your hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the ball down. Rotate onto the other side. So now taking the ball into the left hand, reaching the ball up to the ceiling, and then we're going to do our side bends, up and over, and then up and over for another 4. Really lift those hips high, and 3, 2, fantastic, up and hold and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to push the floor away, go into those, thread the needles, reach towards that back foot, your right foot, reaching away, pushing up through the hips, lifting up, pushing up through the hand, lifting the hips high for 4, and 3, 2, lovely, last 1, and 1. Find your hold, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into your plank position, hold it there, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come onto your knees, go into your child's pose, have a little reset. So feet together, knees nice and wide. Really let your bum be heavy. Open your arms out wide and just breathe. Just catch your breath. Big inhales through the nose, exhales through pursed lips. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Let's come back into all fours. Let's go into all fours and just do a few more mobilizations of the spine. So making sure your hands are beneath your shoulders and your knees are beneath your hips. You're going to breathe in, and on the breath out, you're going to scoop up through the lower spine, push the floor away, and then really scoop the stomach in and hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Untuck the tailbone, open the chest, pushing the floor away into your cow position, scooping the stomach in, holding for 3, 2, and 1. And let's just roll now through each position, from one position to the other. scooping the stomach in, just breathing, just mobilizing into the spine. And now let's make it a little bit more dynamic. So you're going to round up through the spine. You're going to push the floor away. You're going to come down towards your heels. You don't touch your heels. And then lead with the tailbone, finish with the head. And then coming in forward in your extension. So pause, find your rounded back, push the floor away. Keep your spine nice and still as you go back in your rounded back. And tuck the tailbone. And then come forward in your extension. Last one going in this way round. Really fantastic way to mobilize the spine, stretch the shoulders and stretch the hips. And here you're going to stay in your extension, your cow, your arched back. You're going to push the floor away, keep the shoulders connected. And then when you can't go anymore, you're going to round through, pause, slowly come back in. So now you're going from your cow, back into your cat to come forwards. And you're breathing. Really fantastic way to work into those, to get all the vertebrae of the spine mobilized. Last one, all the way forwards, coming back up. Fantastic. Now, I want you to take that ball and I want you to pop it behind your right knee. So the ball is behind your right knee. You're in your all fours position, and now you're going to just come down onto your left elbow and rotate round. You're going to bring your right hand back a little bit closer to your, in front of you, so that you're in the same position as me. And then we're just going to start with those fire hydrants, where your torso stays still, and we just squeeze and lift at the side of the bum, pause, and then slowly come back down. So really actively pushing up through the left elbow that's on the floor. Have a moment to sit at the top and slowly come down. If you can, try to get your knee to come up higher than your foot. Let's do 2 more for 2. Last one. Let's come up and hold and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. And now rotate the foot up this time. And then we're going to bring the knee down. And then we're going to push up through, keeping, again, the stomach engaged by putting the belly button to the spine on your breath out. And slowly lifting the knees straight up to the highest point where the back doesn't arch. So you're really doing your best to keep this in your glutes, your bum muscles. You're not trying to move from your lower back. For 2, almost there. And we've got 1 more on this side after this. Hold it up here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, we're going to bring that knee to the outside of that left knee and then lift it up high. Bring that knee to the outside and then bring it up high. So just going into a little bit of an internal rotation of the hips. Really important to work all the muscles around the hips in every direction. For 3, 2, fantastic. Final hold coming up. Up hold, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Come back in and let's immediately swap sides. I'm going to swivel around so I can face the camera. You don't have to. You do whatever's good for you. And we're just beginning by bringing the ball behind now your left foot, starting in that all fours position to make sure your torso is in the right position. And then bring that right elbow down, bring that left arm back a bit. And then we're going to start with our fire hydrants. So lifting the knee high out to the side, pause, and then slowly coming back down. Lift, pause, slowly coming back down. Again, be really active with the knee that's on the floor and the elbow that's on the floor. We're not sinking into them. We're lifting up and out of them. Always imagine the mat's quite hot. So you're never just resting into the mat. You're always lifting up and out of it. For 3, lifting up high, knee higher than the foot. 2, fantastic. Up and hold and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate now. So the foot comes up to the ceiling and then the knee comes down in parallel and lifts up high. Breathing in, breathing out, scooping the stomach in. Let's do 4 more until we turn it into those internal rotations in 4. Squeeze and lift 3 and 2. Fantastic. Up and hold and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then bring that knee to the outside of the right knee and then push it up high. So sometimes you'll find with certain glute exercises, the leg that's moving, the glute on the side of the leg that's moving does not feel as bad as the stationary leg, the stabilizing leg. So yes, that often happens to me where I'm working on the right leg, but really I'm feeling the left glute. So don't be surprised if that happens to you too. Let's do 2 more for 2. Last one. Up, hold, breathe. 5, 4, 3. Lift it higher. 2 and 1. Come back in and immediately grab the ball, pop it down and lie on your tummy. So you're on the ball. And you're on the ball. And let's just begin by flexing through the spine, letting your head drop down and letting your arms reach forward. Just letting the back round for 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Now pushing up through the floor, arms are really quite far forward in front of you. And then you're just going to bend the elbows, bring the elbows down to the mat, and then bring the hands back a little bit closer towards your body, and then pushing up again. So the main aim here is to get that nice length in the upper back, not to feel shortening in the lower back. So I want you to visualize the tops of your ears are being pulled forwards to the wall in front, not only on the way up, but also they're being pulled forwards on the way down. And then just keep bringing your hands a bit closer to you each time until you feel you can't go any further. So try to work really hard not to feel your lower back. So it's not really a lift in your lower back, it's a lengthening of your upper back forwards. It's quite an important distinction. You should also be feeling a little bit of the triceps now. So really pushing actively through the little fingers. Let's do 3 more till you stay up in 3. Breathing in, chest proud, shoulder blades draw together. 2. Lovely. Let's hold on this next one. Up and hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Come back down. Now, I want to go into a little bit of single arm work. So we're going to start by bringing your left elbow out to the side, and then you're just going to push up through the right arm and then come back down through the right arm. So really trying to stay centered, lifting up and lowering. For 5, really pushing into that right tricep. 4, keeping the upper body nice and level. 3, don't twist into it. And 2, last one on this right arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming all the way down. Swap sides. Bring the left hand down, right elbow out to the side, and then push up. And then slowly come back down. So try not to collapse on the way down. Try to really control the descent as well. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's do 4 more. For 4. And 3. 2. Up and hold and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back down. And now let's finish off with some nice, doesn't feel so nice when you do it, but it feels great afterwards. When we're going to do some arm reaching forwards. So both arms reach forward straight on the diagonal. Then you sweep them around. So you interlace them. Pull them away from your head. Push your head forwards. And then bring the elbows alongside your waist. Bend the arms in. And then reach out on the diagonal. Sweep the arms straight around. Pull them and lift up a bit higher. So bending the elbows in, breathe out, reach the arms forward, straight. Sweep them out and around. Pull the hands away from the head. Let's do 3 more. Bend elbows, breathe in, bending the arms, reaching the arms straight, circling them around, pulling the hands away from the head. Breathing in, 2 more. Reach out, sweep, pull, bend the elbows, last one. Reach the arms forwards, sweep the arms back, pull the arms apart, and pull the hands together, push the head forward. Let's hold it here. 5, 4, really pull the hands away from the crown of the head, which goes forwards. 3, 2, and 1. Push up through the floor, going into your child's pose. It's a really great way, keep breathing, stay in your child's pose. It's a really great way to open the chest out, especially if you've been rounded forward all day. To pull those arms away like that is excellent for your upper body and your posture muscles. Let's just hold and breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Okay, let's sit up tall. Time for a little bit of abs, I say. So let's sit up nice and tall. Lovely. Let's reach the ball out in front of you, sitting up tall. And you're going to breathe in, you're going to breathe out. You're going to round through the spine. And you're going to slowly roll back 1 vertebra at a time until you get to the tips of your shoulder blades. And then you're going to pause. Keep reaching the ball forward, pause, breathing in. And then on the breath out, slowly. Upper body comes all the way down, hands reach back. Breathe in, on the breath out. The ball goes above your chest. Breathe in, really use your breath out to slowly come all the way up tall. Let's do 3 more of those, stopping at your shoulder blades each time, keeping real energy in your arms going forward. Take your time and all the way back down. Try to go as slow as you can. Really use your breath out, breathe in, breathe out, coming all the way up from your stomach. Fantastic. 2 more. Really warming up those core muscles, getting those vertebrae to separate. I nearly forgot about the little hold on the shoulder blades. Last one. We're going to come all the way down. And this next one, you're going to stay down. So you're going to roll all the way down. Slowly, 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 stopping at your shoulder blades. Pausing. Let's hold it here in your curl up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then coming all the way down. Now leave the ball behind you for the moment. Reach your hands out to either side of the room. Have your feet about a hip distance apart and your legs are in parallel. And just bring now your knees over from one side, looking in the opposite direction. Breathing in, breathing out, swapping sides. So you're just mobilizing the spine. Try to really use your stomach muscles to bring the knees back to the center. Let's do 1 more on each side. This is such an important way to reset your back. Keep your shoulder blades really heavy on the mat. And then come back into the center. Have a little hug of your knees into your chest. Grab the ball so it's nearby. Have a little hug of your knees into your chest. Have a little reset again. Lovely. And now let's go back to bringing the ball behind one of the legs like we did for the glutes. But this time we're going to bring in the abs. So taking the ball and popping it behind that right knee. And that right knee stays in a tabletop position. To begin with, that left knee is bent and it's down. Just bring your arms alongside your body to begin with, and we're just going to tap that foot down and then bring it up. In fact, when I say tap, I actually don't want you to touch the mat. I want you to just hover off the mat and then slowly bring it up. If it helps, hold on to your lower stomach muscles. Try to feel your lower stomach muscles lowering the leg down and then your lower stomach muscles bringing the leg up. If everything feels okay, I want you to now bring the left leg into a tabletop and continue with a little lowering down. Pause, slowly come back up. Option number 2, if everything still feels okay, interlace your hands behind your head elbows slightly elevated, curl up, let your head be heavy in your hands. If this feels too much, then at any stage, just bring your head and your shoulders down. But this is just gonna wake up a little bit more of the upper stomach muscles. Your eye line should be just at the top of your thigh bone. Keep going. And now let's straighten the left leg up. Keep going. Keep the left leg still to begin with. We're working through all the progressions here. Lovely. And now on the next one, you're gonna lower the leg down. And then as the knee, comes up, you're gonna reach the other leg away. So the knee comes up to tabletop, where the ball is, the right knee, and then the left leg comes up as the foot with the ball goes towards the mat. So straight leg sweeps down as the other knee comes up and vice versa. So really challenging all your ab muscles. And now we've got one final part in this wonderful little series. Just when you thought it couldn't get more fun. On the next one, as that knee comes up, you're gonna rotate towards the knee, and then you're gonna come back towards the center as the leg comes up. So you rotate towards that bent knee, and then coming back up. 5 more, so you hold, and 5, and 4. Really feeling those side muscles. Reach that left leg away, 3. Should be feeling all your muscles in your stomach, 2 in your core. Last one, hold it here. So your knees stay still, your elbows stay still, your upper body stays still, and you're just gonna sweep that straight leg, reach it forward and back. This is it on this side for 5, stay curled up. Reaching that leg away, and 4. Breathing and sweeping, no momentum, 3, 2, last one, and 1, and then come back in, and then come all the way back down. Whew. Well done, you've done one side. Stay where you are. I'm gonna swivel around, and we're gonna pop the knee now. The knee, the ball behind the knee. Don't pop the knee behind the ball. That'd be very confusing. And let's start with all the different progressions. So to begin with, that right knee is bent and it's down, and we're just gonna lower that left knee down and up, trying to connect into the stomach, both on the way up and on the way down, trying to remove the work from the hip flexor, the front of that leg, which is quite hard, I agree. But really use your exhale to feel the stomach. Everything's under control. Let's bring that right knee into tabletop and continue. So everything staying in those lower stomach muscles. Slow and controlled. Pause at the bottom. Slowly come up. Next option, if it feels all right. Next progression, curling up. Stomach scoops in. Eyeline stays still. Your head shouldn't be moving forward and back. Lovely. Now let's straighten that right leg up. Keep going. Slow and controlled. Lovely. And now, well, I say the final part's not really, because we've got the obliques. So it would be a bit of a lie. But on the next part, as the leg comes up, you sweep the right leg away. And as it comes down, it lifts up. Slow and controlled, moving from your core for 4. And then we're going to add in those rotations in 3, 2, fantastic, and 1. And now we're going to add in those rotation as the knee comes up. You rotate towards the knee and then come back to the center as the foot comes down. Rotate opposite elbow to opposite knee for 5. Breathing in, breathing out, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it here in your rotation and just sweep that straight leg up and down. Try to touch the wall in front with your toe. Imagine your foot's being pulled away from the crown of your head. You're staying curled up. 3 more, 4 more. We'll do, 4. Got excited there. And reach away. 3. Almost there. 2. Last 1. And 1. And then come all the way back down. Amazing. Take the ball out. Have a very well-deserved hug of your knees into your chest. And a little rock from side to side. Fantastic. Let's do a little bit of inner thighs, glutes, and back resets. So we're just going to grab the ball. You're going to pop between your inner thighs. Okay. Relax the arms by your side. Make sure your upper body is nice and relaxed. Just to begin with, let's squeeze and release the ball. But I want you to really try to squeeze, pull the belly button to the spine. Try not to squeeze the glutes. And that's quite hard when you squeeze the ball, because one wants to kind of use the glutes and the back. So try to keep them quiet, finding your pelvic floor, excuse me, your pelvic floor muscles, sorry, and your core muscles. Fantastic. Let's do 3 more. 3. I've got a little bit of shaking going on. I don't know about you. 2. Last one. Squeeze, hold, and breathe. 5. Keep breathing, keep scooping. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the arms by your side. Release the ball. Now you're going to squeeze the ball. Tilt the pelvis, peeling slowly up. Find that focal point of the ceiling straight up. Breathe in and slowly roll down without changing where your eye line is looking. So trying not to bring your head down with you, your eye line down with you. Really keeping the length in the back of the neck. Slowly rolling down, one vertebra at a time. The tailbone is the first thing that comes up and the last thing that comes down. 2 more until you stay up at the top. In 2. Lovely. Last one. Let's stay up at the top. Let's reach the hands up to make it a little bit more challenging. And we're going to squeeze and release the ball. If it feels too much, then bring the arms back by your side. Otherwise, squeeze and release the ball. For 5. Scoop the stomach in. Eye line still staying straight up. 4, 3, 2. Squeeze, hold, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the bum down an inch. And then squeeze it up an inch. Now, to add a little bit even more into the glutes, I want you to flex your heels, to your toes towards your heels. Just bring your toes up so you're just on your heels now. For 5. Really stand into those glutes. Squeeze them together like you got a credit card between them. And 4. Breathing in, breathing out. 3. Keep squeezing the ball. 2. Up and hold and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted with the hips. Bring the toes down. Take the ball out. Reach the ball behind you. And then as slow as you can, roll all the way down until your tailbone is the very last thing that touches. And then have a little hug in of your knees and a little rock from side to side. Just breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. We're going to finish with your rolling like a ball with the ball. So listen carefully. So I want you to make sure that you never roll onto your neck. It's really, really important. So you stop at your shoulder blades. So let's roll up to begin with. So you're going to roll up to begin with. You're going to pop the ball underneath both your knees this time. You're going to round through the spine. So you're going to round it back. So your eye line is down towards your belly button. You try to keep the same shape in your back. You're going to breathe in, and then on the breath out, you're going to roll back, and then you breathe in, you breathe out, come back. What you'll see, breathing, breathe out, roll back, breathe in, breathe out, come back. So what you're going to see, is that your body's going to want to change shape. So it's much harder with the ball, but you kind of try to keep this tight ball, breathing in, breathing out. So if you prefer, then you want to have your breath in when you roll back to your shoulder blades, and then breathe out, power up. If 2 breaths is too much. Okay, so ready? Breathing in, roll back, breathe out, come back up, tall. Breathing in, rolling back, breathing out, come back, tall. Try to keep the same shape of the spine for 4. Breathe in, breathe out. 3, So the ball does help. Keep the legs still. 2. So those the legs want to help kick. Last one. And 1. Come back up tall. And you have finished. What a quick, speedy, but very effective workout. We've covered everything. Your arms, your core, your lower body, and of course your abs. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please do join me for another workout again soon. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.